go into a skill matchup. Ari's been around the meta but not locked in. And it's going to be the Ziggs,
Oh, wow. Debuted by Ian, of course, for MVP, and the Ziggs straight up didn't work. Temp, a different beast altogether. We'll see whether the long-range harass and wave clear is going to work against Faker.
We got zones as well. The minefield, the ultimatum, a lot of zone control by the side of BBQ. You do worry though, because even though there's going to be a lot of damage to traverse, you go for an all-in on.
We'll need some help as the smite is utilized. Well, you could just tank that one for him, buddy. That'd be real nice, because it's very close to just killing him. And in the end, I mean, it wasn't exactly pretty, but they're able to lock it down. He doesn't really want to take that Lantern.
Wards onto the Lantern as well to stop it being taken. They're looking for a kill here.
Yeah, well, he's just going to get stunned up. They'll grab first blood and they'll trade it for the Dragon. A little bit of a disaster.
I mean, that's what happens when you try to solo down Ocean, which has a lot of value at 4 minutes. They do pick it up, but you cannot solo it as a Skarner or really
opt in for any all-in that she'd ever want. But now, Blank, he's in trouble. He's going to get permafrosted and can't click on the Lantern. The wards going down on top have been brilliant. And Blank is going to fall. That is the second time. Now they notice that this banded up minion is not one that they're having a great time trying to kill. As there's the Flash Impale, but Headbutt Pulverize is enough to get Blank out of there. He couldn't take the Lantern, and he's just going to die for the second time this game.
They made the same mistake again and again. Again, they try to make the Lantern.
Yeah, you can understand why, though. He has been dictating the pace of this. There's the Emperor's Divide. As Faker gets pulled back in again. Ghost just grabs it. I'm not sure what that interaction was. It was no fun for Faker, though. And Untara, he's going to follow suit. Tempt, managing to land the skill shots. Ignar says, guys, I've still got my ultimate. Why weren't we fighting before? But it didn't matter. They had the picks anyway.
And remember, this is a relentless push. The satchel charge is wasted. That was bad. Unfortunately, into the enemy team.
Yeah, I mean, there's the right way and then there's this way, but he is actually going to be able to do it. Infernal Drake, and now there's all 5 of them standing here. Mega Inferno Bomb onto 3 as Faker dashes out of the way. So that means that BBQ now have control. It's an Infernal apiece, and Ignar gets another headbutt pole. Blank has had the worst time ever this game. They still haven't found themselves a kill, SKT.
Just can't find the rhyme and rhythm with Untara and Blank for the 3rd game in a row.
The vision control battle is certainly coming in, but Trick, he wants to start an actual fight. Mega Inferno Bomb yet again doing so much work. That's crazy. He's team fighting like a beast right now. Bang, outside of the fight. Untara explodes as the Sun Turret is all Faker can do. He's trying to walk out, should actually make it, but 5 members of BBQ should be able to get him in. Here's Faker going 1v5 and still able to flash to relative safety and clear up the minions.
He's going to proxy the wave. That's why he makes the move. He desperately wants to stop BBQ for the push on an inhibitor, but they're going to rush straight to Baron.
Yeah, Baron should be able to be taken here, but you have to hand it to Faker. That was stunning. Saved the base. They may have an opportunity now to stall things out, but with a Baron buff, the BBQ won't have contested at all. Should be an opportunity for them to really crack things open.
The theory there was that BBQ were going to take the mid lane inhibitor quickly because of the Ziggs. And
one banner of command. Trick did pick that one up very recently. So Crazy actually going to get pulled all the way in, but he just puts down the ultimatum. Maybe they wanted this Mega Inferno Bomb. Huge damage, and SKT were obliterated.
It should be illegal to be having that level of WMD on the Rift. Holy crap, he just died instantly.
Rapidus Death Cap's really strong right now, Papa Smithy. Oh my goodness, Tempt. 4 gigantic items. That's why you can't fight in a corridor, but honestly, I don't blame SKT. We haven't seen Ziggs do anything since he was an AD carry.
Nope. And they're going to win the game from this. Nothing the Fiora can do.
Yeah.
And the game around him, and BBQ OLIVERS looking to deny some of those playoff hopes. They're not out of it if they lose to BBQ, but it gets a whole hell of a lot harder.
Yeah, Bruce the Bomby Knocker just knocks down the Nexus alongside BBQ. But I don't think, you can't call that an SKT loss. You call that a BBQ victory, because they played out from the mid-game forward beautifully. I haven't seen Trick with that much control in a long time.
The difference between the two teams is that everyone on BBQ... Kassadin, GangPlank. That is not the power lanes you want, but Faker on the Kassadin can often go 50-50, where other people will struggle. The bot lane is one that is definitely cobbled together as the lovers have been parted.
Yeah.
The star-crossed lovers in this particular game.
Yep. see whether they are going to cheat on one another. As Ignar versus Bang is going to be interesting to watch. And is it going to be worse to have Rakan on his own, or is it going to be worse to have Xayah on her own, is the question. We know Tristana has been coveted. Once you hit level 6, you just jump on him all the time, and then you can push him out of lane. Speaking of getting pushed out of lane, good grand entrance from Ignar to go for a bit of a disengage, but the Ignite is down. Ignar's in trouble, he's going to flash, but Cannon Barrage on top, and first blood for Bang. The crowd goes nuts. SKT after a great start.
And it's a massive lead. They use only an Ignite and get 3 summoners away from BBQ. Insanely massive trade up. It's a mess up in general.
Lawnmower is blank. He could be in trouble. Fracture does come down. Thal gets the first rotation, but there's the Impale right on top of the Rupture, and Crazy just wants to eat some pork for dinner and does so.
Tasty, tasty stuff. Very nice little brush camp from Trick, and now he's looking onto Thal as well.
Yeah, another Fracture comes down, and that's a flash out of Thal. He was just a little bit greedy, standing there and waiting under the turret.
Get the bonus summoner, and now we got battle lines drawn. Bot side of the map looking great for SKT and cemented in this game as they want to turn on to Temp again.
Yeah, ultimate does come down. He does have the heal, but there's the Ignite. The flash to get him out of there. Cannon Barrage, and Wolf is just going to pound him into the ground. Trick now in trouble. Going to try and get himself out of there. Doesn't use the flash, and could it be that the Baron is now the opportunity? Ignar well behind enemy lines.
Someone. They're definitely not
Whoa, there's the flash in for Ignar. Has the quickness. He will go down, but can they get anything back? Blank, very, very low. Trick gets a decent escape, but is he going to get taken down? Faker jumps forward. Ghost is in so much trouble. Emperor's Divide does heaps of work as Wolf turns some corners, but Ghost is going to get feathers ripped through him, and BBQ may have bitten off more than they can chew now. Faker jumps on top. He's going to get another one. 5 kills for SKT, and BBQ looks silly.
Ignar giveth, Ignar take
healthy. Oh, the 4-man barrel. Cannon Barrage, he's done all the work himself. He gets shoved back into the fight, and Crazy is going to eat him. The first kill goes over to BBQ, but SKT have softened them up so much. Temp, some auto attacks are in there, but Faker, look at him having his way with whoever he wants, and Ghost is well and truly out of the fight. SKT, Thal especially, that was beautiful.
Absolutely, got in the backline with a teleport fight on GangPlank. Faker just looking to zone Ghost away and guarantee some turrets.
Okay, Faker's getting aggressive, jumps on top and just dies. That was probably always going to happen.
That was pretty comical with the build. Don't know what Faker was thinking there. Overrated his damage.
But now SKT, they're trying to start the fight. Crazy eats another big buff, and Ignar has the quickness. Tries to get the flank as Thal is in there, but already they've taken down Trick, and Ghost just gets exploded. Okay, no more big buffs to be taken, and look at this. BBQ are actually just going to walk up and try and flank.
Yeah, they're going for the actual inhibitor in the top lane. Temp will make short work of this. They walk up, they're going to take the inhibitor. SKT going to have to give that one up. They're trying to take mid lane and
these inhibitors, but see the base, there's still minions in there. I'm pretty sure Liam Neeson is still going behind enemy lines as Crazy's just going to use the teleport. There's the Emperor's Divide. Temp trying to get the work done, but can't actually do it, and he's going to get picked off. Crazy gets to his base, and you can see SKT, they're going all in, but you've got
Thal, Elder spawn, Baron spawn, quick engage!
Yeah, they're going to jump in there as, oh my god, Temp just gets torn apart. Ignar trying to lock down Faker, but he's already done half of his health bar. Ignar should fall, but there's the exalt. Faker is dead, and Ghost gets out of the way of the Featherstorm. Crazy and Trick are just tanking damage, and Ghost makes it through the base gate. SKT, we've made the trade. It's 1 for 2 in favor of SKT.
They're going to want at least 2 inhibitors from this, but Ghost is strong. We all know that. Because of the minions, Thal's drawn back. It's 3v3.
Yep. Thal's going to go back and try and clear things up, and now BBQ say, we actually want to try and turn on something, but no, SKT, they're going to do the same thing. Teleport making a 4v3 as you've got the stun onto Crazy. Trick has to get out, and they want to get on Ghost so desperately. Thal taking damage. Crazy almost way too big in this fight as Blank trying to tank up as much as he can. Ghost get the autos, try and get them onto the Pirate, but he actually can't. Bang, he's a full health as well.
15 seconds on the respawns. They know they can't stick around on this. They'll
each minions, but he doesn't want to do that. He's just probably going to die if he gets too much more of this damage.
Ghost has a hurricane just trying to deal with all these minions, but they keep streaming in.
Yep, Crazy desperately wants to try and eat it as in goes Ignar, finds the triple knock up, there's the Rupture on top of it, but is it going to be enough? The Cannon Barrage goes down. Emperor's Divide, I'm not sure whether that's going to be enough either, as Trick is finally going to fall. Blank also taken low as Faker jumps in and once again throws his life away, but he kills the Tristana, and that's the game. They bought space for Bang, and we're going to game 3.
Ultra tense was game number 2. Look at BBQ with their 2 Barons. We're going to get over the line. No one is celebrating yet on the side of SKT. Right at the end, the Kassadin and friends were able to overpower the Skarner, and they got the outscale, but oh, did it take a long time.
In the end.
What it's going to mean for BBQ, they have a lot of things to think about. They're going to go with the Ornn top lane anyway. Very, very sustained and can get through. And it's going to be Tristana, Rakan again. All right, well, we're taking big risks here on both sides. Cassiopeia has a strong laning phase. Skarner comes in, jukes the ultimate, then the Cassio's going to be dead. But the scaling is massive for the side of SKT. Both champions loving the new Archangels. Playing heavy on the mana stacking. BBQ pull the trigger on the Rakan Tristana lane 2 games in a row. Even after it wasn't able to get them over the line, it is a heavily losing lane. It's a very strong lane. It's not working. It's in the mid lane.
Yeah, Riftwalk comes in and Trick just picks it up. The coolest game of tennis I've seen for a long time, and that's first blood.
That was really nicely played. The Predator was popped late. No ability to see that one coming. Outplayed by Temp. We said this guy is good. You get to see it now.
He was waiting for that Riftwalk and instantly just delivered to Trick. Doesn't have a lot of damage. Oh, gets on top of Faker. He's got Riftwalk, but he gets pulled back. The rocket jump comes in. He's so far away from his base as Ghost flashes in, grabs the kill, and Faker 100% of the deaths.
They take 3 flashes here. Is it worth it? My first instinct is no. They're 3 for 1 in the flash trade. They do get the kill. They push through mid lane. Getting the turret would be the equalizer, but unable to do so.
Wants to try and find his flank. Wolf over to the side as Ghost jumps over. Wolf in a lot of trouble. That's the first dragon going over to SKT, but the quickness comes down. They're looking for it from Ignar. He just explodes, but Wolf is going to be traded. It is support for support, but Faker's still alive. Ghost gets delivered an ace in the hole and gets very annoyed at Temp.
Consider that BBQ can run through mid lane and try to do...
Okay, the 2 members have now been spotted out in the pit. There's now Trick. He could be in trouble, flashes his way over. They do group up with the team. Ghost just straight up kills Bang. All right. Thankfully, Wolf is going to stop Call of the Forge God, so the follow-up engage isn't there. But Faker, once again, Rift walking over, and Ghost is just so strong.
I don't think they have enough damage to win a fight here unless Cassiopeia can be the big carry. So they're going to take control, 3 control wards. They're back onto the Baron. Crazy can take it for days. What does SKT do?
Yeah, and Ignar is just gatekeeping right now. It's not taking as much damage as they'd otherwise like. Miasma not in a brilliant position, but SKT get themselves over. There's the delivery, is jumping into the back line. Trick able to lock down the Cassiopeia. We knew one of them was going to die as Faker. It's just going to burn to death by Ignar, and Ghost wants kill after kill.
It's Baron time. Atlas, they got the kills they wanted. Nice turn by Temp to invest his flash. Bang might be speeding from base, not going to be fast enough. This is Baron, BBQ.
Yep, he should never have even died. I don't understand how that even happened. We'll see whether it was just a sick Ghost outplay as Baron once again for BBQ is going to... Nice double knock up, but Riftwalk is going to get Faker out of the way. Wolf getting a lot of money's worth for his Unbreakable, but it's not going to be enough. Ghost, 3 items, so much damage, and Crazy comes in and says, you wanted an Ornn? I guess they didn't really mind because the tower's still going to fall down. Looking to so any extra... Okay, Blank. Couple more autos and he's just dead, and Ghost is going to be able to pick that one up. The Q from Temp was enough to help out, and that is just unacceptable. That's the jungler dead. A Baron now going to go once again over to BBQ, and there are open inhibitors. What does SKT do 4v5 against this comp?
He may not be bro Olaf, but he was a bro in that one. Unfortunately for the enemy team, he gets caught. They're going for more. They want to close the game with this.
Yep, Call of the Forge God going to get eaten by the Unbreakable, but they just wanted to kill the Braum. Trick jumps his way forward. They find Kassadin. Grand entrance for the follow-up. See you later. And there it is. They just deliver all of the damage from the magic damage dealers into the backline, and they just snap it up. 10-1 in kills, and BBQ look brilliant this game. Ghost may not actually want that 1v1, but he's going to have a redemption. He's going to be able to take down all of these inhibitors.
Waiting for the minion wave to come. The inhibitors will go down. The game should end. It's 30 seconds onto Faker. Ghost starts to get chunked out. Needs to lifesteal off the wave.
Bloodthirster's in, though. He's just going to have no worries getting himself healthy again.
Here comes the minion wave. Here comes the ban, and here comes a loss for SKT. Unless we see one hell of a super play, Olaf is back up.
Yep, Olaf is going to come back in, but the solo laners aren't here, and look at the damage to these Nexus turrets. The first one died in an instant, the second one going to follow suit. The Olaf is going to follow even faster as Wolf with the Unbreakable. It doesn't matter, you can't defend. You're dead Nexus now as BBQ upset SKT in one of our longest nights we've had so far.
A massive upset by BBQ Olivers, and the effect it has on the season for both is palpable. SK Telecom T1 are now still a match behind Rocks Tigers with